According to Locke, government with its rules is not something that restricts our freedom. It's actually what allows us to be free. What is our natural condition? Well, our natural condition is that we're free, which means we can do what we want. And in that respect, we're all basically the same. We're all naturally free and equal. But in that situation, where we're all naturally free and equal, what would be fair would be if other people did their thing and they let you do your thing. We can recognize that that's what it is to be fair. But precisely because each of us does have that free natural capacity basically to do what we want, other people don't actually have to act towards us in that fair manner. So, in our natural condition, even though we're all free to do whatever we want, what that means is we're actually really subject to other people treating us unfairly. So, precisely because in our natural condition, it's just up to everybody's freedom, their natural freedom, to either follow or not follow that basic rule of treating everybody fairly, right? And because therefore they're not going to do it, we set up governments. Right? Government is the way that we get together and agree to set up a body that's going to be responsible for administering the rules of fair play that we can't count on each other as individuals to do. So we set up governments to say we're going to agree to a third party who's going to handle that for us. So government in the true sense, Locke says, comes about through mutually assenting to hold ourselves answerable to the rules of fair play, where we establish a body of people who are going to take the responsibility for administering those laws. That's what actually produces the situation where we can be free, where we can, each of us, do things the way we want to and count on other people respecting that, and also being held answerable to respect that about others. So in that sense, it's the rule of law, right? The establishing of the single rule that we all equally answer to that establishes a situation in which we actually can be free. And indeed, that's the only kind of rule that is free and fair. The whole point of it is to remove us from our being vulnerable to the arbitrary will of somebody else who can overpower us and not play fair. So government has to be a situation that is not the arbitrary will of some single individual, king or whatever, restricting our freedom. It's only proper government if it's something we've freely consented to, and if it is itself just the body of people who execute the rule of fair and equal law over everyone.